What if I told you one of the richest men in the world still lives like your thrifty next-door neighbor? Warren Buffett, worth over $100 billion, doesn't splurge on yachts, designer suits, or exotic vacations. Instead, he's built a life rooted in simplicity, discipline, and smart choices. This video breaks down exactly how Buffett lives like a king without spending like one. From his morning routine to his decades-old home, each habit reveals a mindset that's both surprising and inspiring. Stick around. You'll not only learn how he does it, but why it might be the smartest way to live. 1. The $31,500 house he still calls home. Warren Buffett has lived in the same house in Omaha, Nebraska since 1958. He bought it for $31,500. And he's never felt the need to upgrade. The home isn't a mansion, it's a cozy 5-bedroom place in a quiet neighborhood. For Buffett, it's not about appearances. He values comfort, familiarity, and practicality over prestige. Despite being able to afford properties around the world, he says his house meets all his needs. It's a clear example of how real wealth isn't about constantly upgrading. It's about knowing what actually makes you happy. His home choice shows that contentment can outshine luxury. 2. No luxury cars, just reliable wheels. When you imagine a billionaire's car, you probably think Lamborghini or Rolls-Royce. Buffett? He's perfectly content driving a modest vehicle. In recent years, he's been spotted in a Cadillac XTS, not exactly flashy. He said he only upgrades cars when his daughters tell him it's time. For him, a car is a tool, not a status symbol. He doesn't need valet parking or attention-grabbing models. He needs something safe, reliable, and functional. This mindset shows his consistent belief: don't waste money on things that don't bring long-term value. He invests in what matters, and that rarely includes the showroom shine. 3. Breakfast budget, $3.17 max. Every morning, Buffett has a routine that's as humble as it gets. He swings by McDonald's on his way to work, choosing his breakfast based on how the stock market is doing. If he's feeling optimistic, he might go for the $3.17 option. If not, it's something cheaper. It's quirky, sure, but it's also consistent with his philosophy of money management. Even small purchases matter. Buffett treats every dollar like it could grow into more. And instead of splurging on fancy meals, he sticks with what he enjoys: simple, familiar food that gets the job done. It's budgeting with personality. 4. Zero designer obsession. In a world where high-net-worth individuals often flaunt custom suits, luxury watches, and expensive shoes, Buffett couldn't care less. He dresses simply, suits off the rack, no flashy accessories. He doesn't own high-end fashion items, and he doesn't spend his time or money trying to impress with style. He focuses on quality and comfort, not brand names. His wardrobe is a reflection of who he is: practical, focused, and grounded. To him, time spent on shopping or trends is time wasted. His understated appearance reinforces the idea that your worth isn't in what you wear, it's in what you build. 5. Private jet? Nope. Irony. He owns the company. Here's some irony for you. Buffett owns NetJets, a private jet company. Yet for years, he avoided flying private and even joked about naming his jet the Indefensible. He eventually bought one for practical reasons but remained critical of excessive spending on luxury travel. Even when convenience made sense, he kept a self-aware attitude. It wasn't about avoiding comfort, it was about avoiding waste. He constantly weighs cost against value. This example is Buffett in a nutshell. He's not against spending, but he demands a real reason for it. Even with billions, he's grounded, literally and financially. 6. DIY entertainment, Coke, snacks, and bridge. You won't catch Buffett at wild parties or exclusive celebrity events. His favorite way to unwind? Playing bridge with friends and sipping cherry Coke. Seriously, his idea of fun is low-key, personal, and totally unpretentious. He doesn't chase status-driven experiences. Instead, he builds strong relationships, keeps his routines simple, and sticks to what brings him genuine joy It's a lifestyle that values presence over performance. Whether it's junk food or a quiet game night, Buffett proves that real fun isn't about price tags. It's about what makes you feel good, not what makes you look rich. 7. No tech overload. While most billionaires are glued to the latest gadgets, Buffett famously used a flip phone for years and only recently switched to an iPhone. He doesn't obsess over cutting-edge tech. He's not constantly online or surrounded by smart devices. His office doesn't even have a computer on the desk. This isn't because he's out of touch, it's because he values focus. He avoids distractions, filters out noise, and sticks to tools that actually improve his work. It's a powerful reminder. Just because you can buy the latest tech doesn't mean you should. Simplicity can often be more effective than innovation. 8. Billionaire by investing, not spending. Buffett didn't get rich by spending. He got rich by thinking long-term. Every dollar he earns is treated like a tiny employee out there working to earn more. That mindset shapes every financial decision he makes. Instead of spending for the sake of status or comfort, he focuses on multiplying his money through smart investments. It's not about being cheap, it's about being intentional. He understands the true cost of spending isn't just the dollar itself, but the opportunity it erases. That's how he built massive wealth while living modestly. His lifestyle isn't a sacrifice, it's a strategy. 9. Philanthropy over excess. Buffett plans to give away over 99% of his fortune to charity, and he's already donated tens of billions. He's not stockpiling cash for personal luxury. He sees wealth as a responsibility. Through the Giving Pledge, he's encouraged other billionaires to commit to similar paths. While some use money to elevate their lifestyle, Buffett uses his to create impact. He's built a legacy of generosity, not extravagance. For him, the joy isn't in having, it's in helping. It's a philosophy that prioritizes contribution over consumption, and it shows that true success is measured in what you give, not what you own. 10. Values first, status never. Buffett's life is guided by a core set of values: discipline, patience, and self-awareness. He doesn't live modestly because he has to. He does it because it aligns with who he is. He's not trying to impress anyone. He knows what matters to him, and he builds his life around those priorities. That's the real luxury, having the freedom to live on your terms. It's not about status symbols or extravagant experiences. It's about living with intention. Buffett's choices show that wealth isn't just about money, it's about clarity. And that's something you can't buy, no matter how rich you are. So, what does Buffett's lifestyle really teach us? That wealth isn't about spending. It's about thinking smart, living intentionally, and sticking to what truly matters. These habits may seem unusual for a billionaire, but that's exactly why they stand out. Simplicity, discipline, and purpose. That's the formula. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment with your favorite Buffett habit or which one you try. Thanks for watching, and stick around. We've got more inspiring stories and practical lessons coming your way soon.